Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to start up by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kokodash. That's all praises to the world calls God. His true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem meaning in the name, Yahushai being the name of the only begotten Son. I also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect preaching, swear in truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Tazabah in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp, Lord will, with another video to edify. And I want to go into this, man, because, you Edomites have wrote great wickedness on the earth. Even right now, they're plotting more to the point where they're sitting there, putting out information on this whole new strain of, Esau's concocted bullshit in his lab and putting fears out there in the world. And this is going to do is issue forth a new global shutdown, crash the U.S. dollar, and it's going to be putting the people in a horrible state. Now, the worst thing about this is that you've done this all to the house of Israel, right? Your plans have affected, the Lord's people. And that's where you fucked up. And these Edomites have walked around the world with immunity and judgment for so long because it goes all the way back to Cain. When the Lord put that hedge about Cain, saying, if anybody touch Cain, it's going to return upon them sevenfold. Now, this devil's done this, and he's even gone out through the world to where that mindset of just killing Jake and everything. This devil has pushed that on the 12 tribes of Israel because niggas believe that it's a unhurting crime that they fuck over their own people, but they don't do these same things to Esau. The Lord is about to judge you fucking devils, man. Right? The Lord is about to judge you fucking devils. And when the Lord does it, he's not going to leave not one stone unturned. Now, it's Obadiah 1:1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus say Yahweh, power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us come up against her in battle. Now, that was the context right there. Right? This is all talking about Edom, right? The so-called white man. Now I'm going to jump down to 4. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, though thou set thy nest among the stars, right? And an eagle, when you go into it, it's the highest flying bird. It'll attack anybody, right? It has that real proud, austere look. And these devils have really walked throughout the earth thinking that they're hot shit like that, right? And they set themselves at the top of all the goods. They issue forth their kingdom to be at the top. They've tucked all the goods from all these nations so they can always continue to be at the top. And it says, though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, say Yahweh. And these devils, going back to the 60s and everything, going back into the race for space, right? These devils started climbing up into heaven with their space stations, trying to get to the moon and all that, right? At the time that started is the same time where the truth started to come out, right? Abba Bivens, started to turn the hearts of the children to the fathers and the hearts of the fathers to the children, right? So at that same point, that's when the truth came out and this devil started to go down, man. The Lord is throwing him down. It says verse 5, so if these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? Right? So if thieves come into a house, right, they're not going to go into the walls and take the copper, right? They're going to take the big ticket items, things that they can flip easy, things that are value, things that are useful, right? They're not going to go into the laundry closet and start pulling out all the bed sheets and the pillowcases, right? But it said, would they not have stolen till they had enough? If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? You see, if these men go into the field, like when you go into the law, the gleaning of grapes, when you glean your harvest, your vineyards, right, your fields, you're not supposed to glean it all, right? But when the Lord comes, man, he's going to take everything from you devils. every single ounce of every little thing he's going to take from you. All that you built and you thought you were so magnificent in, right? When you go into the book of Revelation, it said all types of wares were here. Purple, silk, gold, silver, spice, right? Fine flour, linen. Everything that you devils have built up, the Lord is going to take it all away, man. All of it. How are the things that Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought out? You see? So the Lord is gonna destroy you. I'm gonna jump down to 8. It says, "Shall I not destroy in that day?" Say Yahweh, even the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau. You see, the Lord is about to destroy you, fucking devils, man. This is Job 20 and 18, and He's gonna take every single thing from you, man. And that's a hard fall, man. That's a hard fall for you to be at the top of the world 1 minute, and the Lord come and just take everything from you. Hey, this is Job 20 and start at 15. It says, "He has swallowed down riches," right? And you go up. This is talking about the children of the wicked, man, right? It says, "He has swallowed down riches; he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly." You see, the Lord is going to take everything that you devils have stolen, robbed, defrauded. He's going to take all of it away, right? He's going to make sure that you spit all of it up. He shall suck the poison of asp in the asp. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for, he shall restore. He shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be. So according to all that he has, all right, the scriptures tell you the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So this devil has rulership over every single asset, every single commodity, every single ounce of gold, right? Mining rights, right? Even souls, man. This devil's going to vomit it up. The Lord is going to take him out, man. It says, that which he labors for shall he restore, and he shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be. So he's going to restore all that back to what? The Israelites, the true owners. And he shall not rejoice therein because he had oppressed. And look at the banking system, man. The fact that you have to have debt to be able to buy something, right, is bullshit, man. Compounding interest, right? The way that this devil sit here and puts these nations all under his thumb is just putting them in immense amounts of debt. And then when they break it and they can't pay it back, what does he do? For the next 15, 20 years, he sets up shop in their land and takes the goods that he was trying to get in the first place. Right? It says, because he had oppressed, he had taken the poor, and he had forsaken the poor, because he had violently taken away an house which he builded not. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. You see? He's not going to sit. You devils are not going to sit on the top of the earth. You're not going to sit here and be good. Though you're pushing out a plan to sit here and just put everybody under your thumb, it's the Lord that controls this, man. This is Job 18 and I'll start at 14. It says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. Right? And what is his confidence? His sword. He thinks that by his sword, like his blessing, that he's always going to be able to kill, steal, rob, right? Deceive, and he'll still be able to get by. Nobody's going to do anything. But the Lord said he's going to root that confidence out of his tabernacle, the wealth, what he thinks that he has. The Lord is going to take that up, and it's going to bring him to the king of terrors, man. It says, it shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation, going into the missiles, man. The Lord is going to burn you devils up, man. His root shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off, man. So the Lord, when you go into a tree, if you destroy the root and a branch is still there, at least a seed can drop down into the earth, and repopulate that tree. But the Lord said his root and the branch is going to be cut off. Meaning the Lord's not even going to let him get to a state where he can produce anymore. The Lord is just going to cut you devils off, man. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. The Lord is going to completely cut you devils off. Completely cut you devils off, man. Right? And I got to jump back to Obadiah 1 and 18. Yeah. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be for fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall be none remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken. And see, this is the determination of the Lord. These are things that are set to come to pass soon. It's Malachi 4 and 1. It says, behold, the day. Okay, so this Malachi 1 and 4 and 1. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. It says, in the day that cometh shall burn them up. Say Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Right? The Lord is going to cut off the branch. Right? But unto you that fear my name, the Son of Righteousness shall rise with healing in his wings. This is for the Israelites. And Esau doesn't fear the name of the Lord, man. This is why he does all the wickedness that he does. Right? How is it that these devils were given the power to oppress us with the scriptures, knowing what scriptures to take out of the Bible to forward their plan, but they can't understand that the things that they're doing is so wicked, man. Right? This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. It says, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. Right? Going into Israel, man. It says, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. So the Lord is going to get you devils back tenfold. Right? The Lord doesn't let these things go. You Edomite devils might think the Lord is going to let it go because you let it go, but at the end of the day, the Lord said he shall never forget. As a woman cannot forget her suckling child, the Lord shall not forget. Right? It says, and they shall be for a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So you devils are going to pray for everything. Right? So all the stealing, the robbery, the Lord is going to leave you devils bare. Nothing's going to be left of you. No remembrance, no resemblance of what you had before is ever going to be on the face of the earth again. All the scriptures even tell you the nations are going to say, is this the man that did cause the earth to quake? Right? That did beat the nations with a perpetual stroke. These nations, it's going to be so weird to see you devils, because you're going to know the history that you were in power, but the state of which you're going to fall so hard is going to be that great where you're going to have to just question it. Did this really happen? Psalms 37 and 13, it says, Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day, I'll start at 9. Psalms 37 and 9. For the evildoer shall be cut off, and those that wait upon Yahweh. But those that wait upon Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth. Right? So who's gonna really have the eternal Godhead on the earth? Right? Are the Edomites, the so-called white men, the ones in worship now waiting on the Lord? Are they issuing forth their own blessing, trying to establish full rulership on the earth and control of all souls by their means? Right? The Israelite, the Israel of the Most High is going to inherit all the earth, right? But the evildoer shall be cut off. It says, verse 10, for yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yeah, and though thou shalt diligently consider his place, and he shall not be. See, the Lord is going to take you devils down so drastically to where you're not going to have anything left, to where it's going to be hard to consider that you're even that man that was able to put the earth in such a wicked state. It says verse 11, it says, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in abundance of peace. The wicked plotted against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Yahweh shall laugh at him. You see, you devils are planning all these plans, plotting and scheming, coming up with all these new things to shut down governments and, shut down people's way of living and making all these mandates that you think that you're good and you're plotting against the just. Because the ones that don't want this shit, you're going to sit here and still force it on them against their life. And you think the Lord is going to be with you because he's been with you, beating us down in such a way for so long. But now here it is, there's an elect that's back and have repented. And those are the ones you have to worry about. It says, the wicked plotted against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Yahweh shall laugh at him. You see, the Lord is laughing right now. Because though you devils think that everything is going good, and that your plan is about to be fulfilled, and we as men have no power against you in the flesh, but in the spirit, the Lord said he was going to lift up a standard. The Lord is going to laugh when you start rolling the way you think you're going to win, man. For he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be upright in conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and the bow shall be broken. You see, you devils are going to be taken out of the way, man. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to say, call Allah, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Bashim Kakadash. That being said, Shalom.